Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this mini-series on modular synthesis using Ableton PUSH 2. And we're going to carry on where we left off in part 1, where we looked at the Reaktor Blocks DWG West Coast oscillator. So what we're going to do now is, let me just drag that right back in here. Now we're back at the starting point where nothing's connected again. And we have the West Coast oscillator right here. And we're going to now drag in this low pass gate. I'll just put it over here. Now the low pass gate is a combination of a low pass filter and what is known as a VCA. And it's designed to control the dynamic properties of a sound, giving it the quality of a drum hit or a plucked string. At least that's how Native Instruments describes it. But I find we can really increase our possibilities in terms of sound design just by adding this one extra module. So let's connect it all up again. Remember, we are going from the output of the carrier oscillator, and now we're going to the input of the low pass gate. Just turn that down. And we're going to go from the output of the low pass gate and connect the cable to the output of Reaktor Blocks, which again is going to feed in to track 1 in Ableton Live 10. So here we go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to reconfigure it all again so we can use the macro. So I hit the configure button right now, and we're going to configure this one to a macro, which you can see right there. This one, this one, this one, this one, and the level of the LPG, the low pass gate. So let me just hit the edit button right here. Drag this over here. Okay. And now I'm going to hit configure right here. As before, assigning them all to the macros using the right click on the arrow. Macro 3, macro 4, which you can't see. Here you can see this one again, macro 5, and the level of the LPG to macro 6. Now that just says level right now, so I'm going to rename that by clicking Command R. Let me just rename it LPG. All right, and you can see that the names are all up here on the screen, which is great for helping us navigate through this miniature modular system right now. Okay, so let me just put this over here. And let's just see if it's all working. Let's turn up the low pass gate. Had to switch it on. All right, so let's bring all the values right back down again. So now we just have a pure sine wave. So let's take over the Isotope Insight spectrogram just so we can really see what's going on. So everything's the same, apart from that we have now added the level of the low pass gate right here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn down the level of the low pass gate, and let's see what happens on the spectrogram. As you can see, when I turn the level down on the low pass gate, now the level is almost completely gone of the carrier oscillator right here. Now, this is not just a volume control. It also, the more I increase the level on the low pass gate, the more I also increase the harmonics or overtones that are let through. So I can best show you that by adding some overtones. And what I'll do is I will just change the wave shape of the carrier oscillator to this pulse wave, this saw wave. And now I'm going to turn down the low pass gate again. And you'll see as I turn the level down, the higher frequencies turn down first. Let me increase it again. So I find that is a really nice way of controlling the sound. As you can see, if I just basically turn this up and down like this, it's almost like I get this breathing sound. So let's see what happens when I start moving the sound around a bit like I did in the previous tutorial. And now I'm just sort of manipulating the low pass gate with my right hand. And some other controls on my left hand. Beautiful waveforms on the spectrogram. Now everything I'm doing with my hands right now, basically modulating the different knobs, I could actually automate using LFOs and that type of thing, which I can get into at a later date if you're interested. Just leave me some comments below to let me know there's interest there. And there you have it. That's the addition of a low pass gate. I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also remember to leave a comment below because I read them all. And they just give me a little insight on what you like and what you didn't like. And that way I can improve these tutorials, which helps us all. All right, so in the next tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to add a delay and a reverb, not within Reaktor Blocks, but from Ableton Live 10 itself. And you're going to see that that again opens up a whole bunch of new beautiful possibilities to recreate modular synthesis within our Ableton 10 Ableton Push setup. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all very soon in the next tutorial. All the best for now. Peace.